They dropped the baton at the Olympics and still won gold. This is the wild 2016 Rio women's 4x100 relay story that you have to hear. I'm Kate, this is Fansplain Me, where I break down the most unbelievable moments in sports, so tell me what I got right or fansplain me in the comments. The US team was stacked. Allyson Felix, Tianna Bartoletta, English Gardner, Tori Bowie, favorites for gold. They were fast, experienced, and they were ready. But in the heats, it was a disaster. Felix, on the backstretch, reaches for the handoff to Gardner, and the baton hits the track. And with that, they just had blown their Olympic dream. Or so it seemed. Felix picks it up, hands it off anyway, and they finish the race, which was a smart move. Rules give you 30 minutes to protest, but only if you finish the relay. She tells the officials, "I got bumped." Video review shows the Brazilian runner drifting into the US lane, impeding Felix during the exchange, right? So the protest was upheld. But here's where it gets really bizarre. The US gets a solo rerun with no other teams, just an empty track. So it's just them against the clock, needing a 42.69 or faster to qualify. Relays thrive on like rhythm and competition with the energy around you. So running alone is weird. It's like a practice sprint in a whole Olympic stadium with no pace, people to keep up with, no one to push you. But they crushed it. They got a 41.77 and they advanced. The drama keeps coming. The next day, warming up for the final, English Gardner realizes, she forgot her spikes. She panics, and Felix, always prepared, has an extra pair. Different size, but Gardner just laced them tight and ran anyway. Then lane draw. US in lane draw won, which has tighter turns. It's isolated on the inside. It's harder to gauge the field speed. So it's not what they wanted. So everything was stacked against them. The gun goes off and there's clean exchanges. Felix powers the backstretch. Tori Bowie anchors it home and they win gold in 41.01, which happens to be the second fastest time ever at that point. So people remember the drop, of course, but it's also important to remember the comeback, the protest win, the lonely rerun, the borrowed shoes, which might be the craziest part, the bad lane, and yet flawless execution when it counted. So that's pretty clutch. Sometimes you don't lose when the baton drops, you lose when you quit. But here's a debate. Was that Brazilian bump real interference? Or did the US just mess up the handoff? Some say it barely touched her non-baton arm, so no impact. Others swear it's enough to throw everything off. What side are you on? Drop your take below, fansplain me. And send this to someone who loves Olympic drama, race, running, and just wild sports stories, and follow along for more.